Hello, 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 and happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday hump day, and I am so excited to be here with you all. You guys, I have been a part of, well, my name is Nina Moore. For those of you who may not know me, I don't know. Could be that you're just browsing by and that you may not know me. I don't know if you're watching live on Facebook or whether you're watching live on YouTube. I would love for you to tag and share this information with someone. Now that you know a little bit about me, I am a wife, a mom, a grandma, and I'm a former hairstylist. 27 years I spent slaving behind that chair, and I have been in the profession of direct sales and marketing, e-commerce sales, social selling, in-home parties, Wi-Fi money, right? Whatever you want to call it, working from anywhere, right? Where there was a signal, since 2000 and the end of 2007, 2008. But I went professional. I went pro. When did I go pro? 20 August of 2014 is when I decided that I wanted to go pro. Now, oftentimes when people are selling online, because I'm going to talk all about sales and marketing today, I want to talk a little bit about attraction marketing, and we're going to break those things down for you. And oftentimes, what happens in sales and marketing is that we believe that all we got to do is put up a post or something like that, and that the whole world's going to come busting your inbox or your DMs down so that they can purchase from you. And I want to debunk that myth. I believe that if you are going to be involved in sales and marketing, then you actually should understand what it is that you're doing and the why and the psychology behind sales and selling, right? All of life is sales, and I want you to know that. I want you to shout that out to the world, that all of life is sales, and we're either selling or being sold to. All of life is sales, and we're either selling or being sold to. So I want to take a moment. Just give me 1 second, you guys. I don't see any because everybody's on Facebook, I believe, right? To hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on to make sure that I am spreading the news, letting everybody know that I am here and I'm going to teach on sales and marketing, right? I'm going to teach on sales and marketing, and I see a little typo. So let me share this. I have to go back and correct that little typo. All right, so I'm sharing it now. And if you know someone who's involved in sales and or marketing, then I would love for you to tag and share, right? Tag and share. And I'm going to open up Facebook so that I can see your comments. And because I love teaching what I do. I have been involved, like I said, in sales and marketing for quite some time now. And even as a hairstylist, you guys, I actually still had to, I was selling my services, right? Selling myself, selling my skills. Hello, Bianca Simpson, right? So as you're logging on, let me know what city, what state, and or what country you're logging in from. And we're going to go ahead and dive in. We're going to talk a little bit about content creation and content creators. And we're going to talk about transactional sales versus transformational sales. And so let's kind of break it down. I've got some notes in front of me, some things that I kind of jotted down, and I'm hoping that I'm going to say something to you today. Thank you so much. I see you, Panya Dotson, on here. Thank you, Bianca. I just literally just made sure I did this shirt before I came live. All right. So, most people don't understand that selling, the actual seller, oftentimes all they're concerned with is closing the deal, and just they're concerned with is the money transaction, and that is not going to get you paid for the long term. That is not going to make you rich. That is not going to make you rich in um network. All right. That's not going to make you rich in network. What's up, Deborah Moore? Right. But when you're in sales and marketing, you have to understand that the goal of the seller is that you solve problems. What problem are you solving? Right? You solve problems and you are selling the solution. You have to remember, right now with social media, it's not even just social media. It's actually, if you're a social seller, then it's actually no longer just called social media, but you are now in the creator economy, right? Which is a decentralized society where people can learn, teach, and create a better life for themselves. Now, I want y'all to stay with me because I'm going to bless you. I promise I'm going to bless you. You might want to tag somebody, right? Tag 5 people and comment done. Tag 5 people and comment done. If you are in any form of marketing and or sales, I suggest that you get on here. I don't care if you're in a travel company. I don't care if you sell wigs, the glue for the wigs, the bane to tie the wigs down, right? Maybe you sell lashes or mascara or eyebrow gel or makeup or whatever the case may be. Maybe you sell air to people, but you need to know that there's a psychology behind it. Now, there are certain products right now that are fad products, right? That most people are going to say, well, they sell themselves, like lashes. Like, I don't even know what to call them because they're not even lashes anymore. They look like Elvira. They look like women are walking around right now with Halloween costumes on every day. Right? Well, the longer the lashes now, they look like people have these like little brooms on their faces, mops on their eyes, windshield wipers. It's almost poor things. They're not gonna have no lashes after they take them out, right? But it's like the longer and the thicker and the bushier and the faker that they look is like people are loving it, right? Now, everybody can't sell lashes. They might have lashes on their page, Sister Dodson, right? But they're not moving if your page doesn't look inviting to a person. So we're going to talk about some things, okay? But it's a creator economy. Social media is not just social media. And social media changed during COVID when everyone had to kind of go to online selling and online working and virtual work and working from home and remote working, which is why now people don't want to go back to work, right? So how do you, attract the perfect client for your product and or service? How? I'm glad you asked me. I'm glad that you asked me. How do you attract the right client for your product and or your service? Well, number one, there's a framework that people who really understand sales and the psychology of sales, they utilize, and it's like, I do this. I help clients with this. And if you need help with this, talk to me now. All right? Which you're literally telling someone who you are, what you do, what do you need help with. That's a very direct way to be more of a transactional salesperson. And you need to understand any and all of this if you want to have a long-term success in sales. Now, I know that only 2% of you may even do what I'm telling you to do, what I'm suggesting that you do. Only about 2% are going to follow through with these instructions. The others of you are going to take copious notes and you're not going to make a move. But 2% of you are actually going to do these steps. The framework of the perfect world of transactional sales through social media. I do this, right? I help clients with this. And if you need help with this, talk to me now. Why would I try to let's just say I sell boats, right? But I'm trying to sell motorcycle parts. And I cannot sell motorcycle parts to a person who has a boat. They don't need what I have. So that's like a client coming to you and asking you, well, do you have a protein, right? And your company may not have a protein product, but you're going to try to convince them that they need something else when they're saying, I want a protein product. Or I want, can you give me something that's going to help me lose some weight quickly? What's going to help me sleep better? What's going to help take away the pain? And you don't have any of those things. And you trying to shove somebody with a liquid vitamin and they're telling you, well, I got pain. I need something to take away this pain. It's because you're not listening. But you've got to have a clear, hyper focus. Clear. You need to type that down in the chat. In whatever chat you are on, and I'm hoping that, so for all of you that are here, you're watching live, hit a 1. Let me know that you're watching live. For all of you that are coming back to watch the replay, as you're listening to this replay, let me know, you drop a 2 and let me know that you were here. It's going to be very, very important for me to be able to connect with all of you. And so clear, hyper focus, right? Clear, hyper focus. How to go from creating content to now closing sales. How do you go from creating content to actually closing the sale, right? Now, I want to talk about it. And I want to talk about also and help you understand too what your social media profile looks like really is going to determine whether or not someone is going to buy from you. And also, if you are not do you believe, let me ask this question. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you believe that McDonald's would still be in existence today if it was selling to the same 10 people that they were selling to 25, 30 years ago? I'm just going to let y'all answer the question. Facebook, YouTubers, what say ye? What say ye? What say ye? Would McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, well, Burger King's about to shut down. Would any of these places be open if Tanya Pierce, they were trying to sell to the same 10 people that know? So what McDonald's does, Lord, thank you for the revelation. What McDonald's does is they run repetitive commercials. But they also, let me tell you what McDonald's does. They change with the times. So for those of you who were used to things being a certain way and you can't move to another place because you're used to things being a certain way, right? McDonald's, when I was a kid or when I was younger, right? They had I don't even know what their commercials are now because I don't, But McDonald's had a song. To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. That campaign, same burgers, same, Big Macs, same filet of fish, same chicken nuggets, same broken down ice cream machines, right? Different campaign, same product. I hope that some things are going to be taught and some things are going to be caught. But here McDonald's is wise enough to know McDonald's really ain't nothing but a toy store. Anyway, they sell the Happy Meal and the marketing and the strategy behind even that. Y'all don't even see the marketing behind the Happy Meal. The Happy Meal, the Happy Meal. Come on. I'm giving $1 million nuggets right now. And some of y'all is just going right above your head. Then not only that it's the Happy Meal is packaged in a box with golden arches as the handles. This colorful toy box with the golden arches, their golden arches as the handle. Them same little nasty cheeseburgers, French fries that we love and adore, that stay in our systems for 2 months, unless you drink this, right? They don't digest. They can stay around for 2 months without even getting mold, right? McDonald's too. So now it's a different slogan, it's a different song, right? But it's the same Big Macs with the same Thousand Island dressing on it. Yep. Clear, hyper focus. So how do you go from creating content to closing sales, right? So imagine this. I'm about to help you. There are lots of different strategies that you can utilize on social media, but here's one that is so overlooked. You don't engage with anybody that doesn't comment or come into your inbox. When the real people that probably want what you've got are window shopping. They're window shopping. Y'all ought to tag 5 people and comment because I am about to set some people free with real sales strategy. Stay with me to the end because I got something for y'all. Okay. So what if, as a matter of fact, type this in the chat, make an ask of yourself. ASK. It is time for you to make an ask of yourself. ASK. Make an ask of yourself. Okay. Hey, I see you looking at my profile, or hey, I saw you looking at my post. Is there something that I can help you with? No one's going to just look at your profile picture and just, no one's looking at, first of all, no one's just going to look around for your profile pictures. That's number one. No one is going to look at your profile either, unless they saw something that you did. They saw or heard something that you did, unless they saw maybe a comment that you had on someone else's page, or they saw a reel of yours or a post of yours, something you posted, or they're trying to figure out who you are and what you do. It's rarely random, rarely 5% random that somebody's just going to come to your page random, right? Most people are like watching your reels. They're watching what you're doing. They want to figure out who you are, something that really impacted them. And then they come to your page. It's rarely by chance. But you haven't made an ask of yourself because you believe that the world should come flocking to your inbox and you have yet to add any value to any person. No, because all you do is post, I got this product, come get my product, come buy my product, and you have yet to add any value. No inspirational post. No, you don't go live. Nobody knows who you are. And I promise you, and then you'll say, well, I don't go live because I don't like the way I look. Do you know how many people don't like the way that they look? Well, I don't like the way that I sound, but I'm live. I don't even like going live, but I'm live. Because I understand that I add value to the marketplace. Make an ask of yourself. When you walk into a furniture store or when you walk into a car dealership, what do the sales associates do? I'm not stuck. When you walk into a furniture store or when you walk into a car dealership, what do the sales associates do? What do they do? I'm just going to wait for y'all to comment. What do? They ask you, hello. They greet you. They approach you. But now you got all these people that at least like your post. They don't comment, but they show you that they were there. And you don't say, hey, hello, good morning, good evening. I saw you looking at my profile. Is there anything that I can help you with? Because you believe that you done did something, and that somebody should come running to your wall and running to your DM to bust the doors down to ask you a bunch of questions about what you've got. When it's our job to move a prospect from lukewarm or from cold to lukewarm to a warmer place, what do they see when they come to your page? What do they see? A crazy looking profile picture, a bunch of memes, meme after meme after meme after meme after meme. Some of y'all post nothing but memes and you don't even know what I'm talking about when I say memes. but you're posting nothing but memes. Nobody knows you as a real person. And you're wondering why your businesses are stagnant. You add no value. Who are you? People connect with people. People do business with people that they know, love, like, and trust. They don't even know who you are because you ain't nothing but a bunch of memes on your page. Nothing but a bunch of shares on your page. Nothing but a bunch of reposts on your page. Nothing looks like it's originally authentically you. So content creators aren't, is this helping anybody? Let me ask that question before I go any further. Is this helping anybody? Is this helping anybody? Let me know if this is helping anybody. Let me see you give me a pow or a boom or a watch out now, right? Now I already know only 2% of people are going to get off of here and do what I'm telling them. Only about 2%, but you know, content creators aren't necessarily selling. They may just be showcasing a skill or a talent. What's up, Rashid Richie? I'm trying to get you something, Rashid Richie. You got to respond to my text, right? Sidebar. That was a little sidebar. All right. So content creators aren't necessarily selling. They are showcasing skill or talent, right? So you got to understand, you got content creators versus sales outreach behavior. I'm going to talk to you about the difference of the two. Content creators who are showcasing their skill or a talent. And then what happens is, because you showcase your skill or a talent, then what happens is a person is more inclined, because of the attraction marketing, and you have now showed the world that you have this skill or talent, and you are now showing the world you've got this skill or talent, and you want them, and actually you're only showcasing your skill and talent. They reach out to you to ask you, what is it that you do? Or, hey, I'm inquiring because I saw that you do X, Y, and Z. Do you, like, for instance, I have this on, right? Now, this actually happens to be one of my two-piece outfits I just took. And so if somebody wants this, they're going to end up getting this on a shirt. But I put this on. I'm not broadcasting, hey, I'm selling these shirts, but everybody knows me as the bling queen, right? And they know. So when you see this shirt, people are gonna be in my inbox, in my DM, they're gonna text message me and say, okay, I need that colorful one you had on. Can I get that made? How much is that? That is because I am a content creator. And as a content creator, I'm sitting here right now showcasing my skill or my talent. But what's going to happen is, when somebody sees this, automatically they're going to reach out to me. But I am not on here to sell this shirt. I am not on here to sell my detox juice. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? But because I'm showcasing what a skill or a talent, and my skill and or talent is that I know sales. I know how to retail. I know the psychology of sales. I spent 27 years in a salon, right? And then I was a worship leader. I was in ministry. You guys, I know how to sell. I know how to do this. I am skillful at that. I have a talent and a skill. Okay. So content marketing, when you're so let me say that sales outreach behavior. Let me go back. Sales outreach. Y'all good? I just want to make sure y'all good. Boom. I see some booms in here. I just want to make sure that this is helping you all. Because if it's not helping you, then it's for naught. Right. And maybe this is for those of you that are with me live on YouTube. Hopefully this is helping you as well. So you as a sales outreach behavior versus content creators, right? Content creators, you are inquiring to the end, to the consumer. I'm sorry, sales outreach behavior. With sales outreach behavior, you are the person inquiring to the consumer. When you're outreaching for sales, you are the one posting what you've got, what you need. You're doing the inquiring to the customer. You're doing the inboxing and the, but somebody that's just a content creator, they're showcasing their talent. But somebody who's doing sales outreach and their sales outreach behavior, they are the ones inquiring to the consumer. Okay. Content marketing, the audience is inquiring because of all of the value that you add to the marketplace. And they have a personal connection to you. So there's something called transactional versus transformational. All right. Transactional marketing are generally people who now here's the deal. I need you to understand this, and please hear with the business ear. Get your emotions out of what I'm saying, because I literally am not sitting down to create content for you. The fact that somebody would think that they're that important that I would sit down and go to create content just for them. I love you, but you're not that important. Not in that way. I hope you understand what I'm just saying, right? This is literally for the masses. Okay. So I am not talking about the person who is like, sell something or die. I got to sell something to pay my rent. I got to sell something to pay my car note. I got to sell something to pay my cell phone bill before my cell phone gets shut off. That's not what I'm talking about. That's why I just gave a precursor. This is not, I didn't sit down to write this for you. Okay. So transactional people are only looking for the money exchange, the transaction. When you provide, right? When you provide, if you need help, then you provide something, right, in exchange for money. When you provide things for the consumers, if they need help, then you provide something in exchange for money. Transactional. There's transactional, right? Versus transformational, where people actually have a more personal connection with you, where money is not the direct correlation, right? Efforts and what someone gives you based on efforts, and then what somebody gives you. But what happens in transformational sales and transformational marketing is that you're building value. Versus transactional, where you're just posting, just give me buy, because it's all about you. And it's all about what you need, but you're not giving value to the marketplace. So the world is willing to buy from people like The Rock, who has a tequila line, right? Kevin Hart has a tequila line. All the stars got tequila lines. Everybody got a tequila line. Diddy got a cognac line. I sure will, Kevin Harris. I sure will. Right? Kylie Jenner. Oh, yep. And Diddy got a tequila too. Right? But you're more willing to buy from them because you know them. You know them from the fact that they've made you laugh, they've added value. I think Kylie has like a makeup line, right? And so now you know them, and now when they ask you to buy something, so you felt like you knew Kylie Jenner because you watched the Kardashians, right? You watched their lives all over social media. So when Kylie brought out this makeup line, everybody bought it. You bought Rihanna's Fenty makeup line, which is actually wonderful, by the way, right? Her stuff sells out all the time. She didn't even have to make any music for a while because of what? Because she got this makeup line out, right? So here's the deal. You buy from them. So you know them. They built rapport with you, right, Elizabeth? And what happens is when they ask you to buy something, eventually you're just willing to do it because you know them. So I hope that you're hearing what I'm saying. For all of you that say that you want to build sales and you gotta go from just being transactional and going to transformational. There's nothing wrong with only transactional, but it is not long term. You are looking to build rapport and relationship with people. You need transformational. right? The sales approach and the brand approach, outbound versus inbound, direct sales. How are you selling and are you not adding value? But you build the authority through adding value, right? You want to sell to people who don't want to just buy. Let me tell you what happens when you sell to people that you build a rapport with and I'm not talking about face to face, but when you sell to people you build a rapport with, they keep coming back. But be super clear and be super transparent because people can sense BS. They can sense BS. So if you're looking for I'm going to give an acronym for sales, but if you're talking about like the steps as to what is it that's going to close more sales for you. One, you have to create something valuable to someone that someone's going to want. Right? And so instead of all your posts being buy my product, buy my product, buy my product, because what's going to happen is, listen, if somebody doesn't want to buy, they're going to stop following you. They're going to unfollow you. They might even delete you as a friend. Because if they don't want to buy and they keep coming across your stuff and it's just buy, 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 buy. I keep telling you the 3 things that you must do through your social media market is educate, entertain, and inspire. You cannot be just sell, 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 sell. But do you educate, entertain, and inspire? You got to create something valuable to someone. You got to these are the things you must know through sales, right? 2, you must know who are you marketing to. Are you marketing to retired veterans? Are you marketing to children, to parents with special needs children? Are you marketing to stay-at-home moms? Are you marketing to single moms? Are you marketing to women going through menopause? Are you marketing to husbands, right? Meaning men. Are you marketing to other husbands, right? To other men, the brotherhood. You need to know who are you marketing to. If you don't know who you're marketing to, that's like throwing a fishing line out into the ocean with no bait on it. Who are you marketing to? Are you marketing to people who are already fit and want to stay fit? Are you marketing to people that solely want to lose weight? Who are you marketing to? Do you know? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that I've been showing you? Right? Y'all know I always hear a song while I'm teaching, right? So, do you know? Right? So, 1, you're going to create something valuable to someone, which means you're going to stop just putting up post after post after post. Buy my product, buy my product. Stop it. Now, stop it. Don't do it no more. You got to give people a chance to breathe in between there. Put something else up. Or what's going to happen is you're going to be on the NFL list. You're going to have no friends left. All right. Then you want to know, 1, after you've created something valuable and you know that you have something valuable, who are you marketing to? Then you want to know, do the people you're marketing to, do they have an urgent desire to solve a very uncomfortable pain point? Do they have the desire? Because if the people that you're marketing to do not have an urgent desire to solve a very uncomfortable pain point, you can forget it. Your ideal customer has to, if you're selling weight loss products, your ideal customer has to get to the point where they're like, I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of sweating while I'm sitting here thinking. They got to be like, I'm tired of my thighs rubbing together. I'm tired of not being able to breathe. I'm tired of not being able to see my feet. I'm tired. They have to get to the point where they're sick and tired of being on all that medication that they're on. I got diabetes and I got cholesterol and I got high blood pressure and I got this and I got that. And they have to be sick and tired of it Does your ideal client have the urgent desire to solve a very uncomfortable pain point? Are you even hitting the pain points? No, you're not hitting them, because all you're doing is posting, buy my product, buy my product. But you have not educated. You have not. So let's just say, for whatever, for instance, you have a protein product, right? And if you have a protein product, have you even given the benefits of the protein? Why do people need protein? Why do people need magnesium? Why do people need, who needs magnesium? Who needs potassium? Who, you're waiting for somebody to give you that information when you should be going to Google to get it. Go to, be a Googleologist. Go to Google University and go get the information that you need. Nobody's going to give you that information. You go get the information that you need. So if you have a collagen, you sell the benefits of the collagen, because you know what your market is. Who are you targeting? If you're targeting people that may not want to use your CBD oils and things like that, that might have joint pains and things like that, then are you selling and showing and sharing the benefits? Or are you just buy my product, buy my product, buy my product, get my thing? And after a while, your social media following is going to say, this is a one-sided relationship here. And they're going to be sick of you. Number 4, does your ideal client have the means to be able to buy your solution? Because if your ideal client, if you believe that this is your ideal client and they don't even have the means, they don't have a little $24.95. What's amazing is we used to sell this product. It was $200-$300. And now you're like, just get, it's $24.95. They don't have $24.95. Then why are you continuing to beat a dead horse if your ideal client doesn't have the 25 or the 35 or the $40 or the whatever? Then that's not your ideal market. You can solve a problem, but if they don't have the means, you aren't marketing to the right people. All right? Is this blessing anybody? Right? Let me see if you're benefiting from this. Hit me up with a boom. Let me see a boom. Let me see some fire emojis. Let me see. If this is adding value and you believe that this is going to help you, let me see. Right? Let me tell y'all, my team, my business partners, they get this kind of training all the time for free. Power hours at 6 a.m. in the morning. We got training in the evenings at 8 o'clock. For free, they get this kind of training. So if nothing more, they're in a community, right, where they've got an amazing line of products, but they get some great training, right? Growth and development out of this world. If nothing more, you certainly are going to be a different person hanging around me, right? I might actually cause you to think and believe that you really are as great as you really are, right? You literally gonna believe you can fly messing around with me. Okay. So I want to talk about the acronym of sales, and then I promise you I'm gonna be done. I may even take 1 or 2 questions at the end, and if I can answer them, then I will. And if I can't, I'll actually just tell you that I need to look into that, and I'll come back with the answer or solution. So there's an acronym for sales, and I'll talk about that acronym, and then we're gonna be done. Sales, S-A-L-E-S, S-A-L-E-S, sales. The S, the first S in sales stands for service. Their needs, the ideal client, the potential prospect, their needs above your own. Service, to give, generosity, service, the greatest amongst us, served, service. So in all of our sales, you see, the first thing I'm telling you is it says that it's service. And if you're trying to lead with anything outside of service, if you're trying to go for the sale and you've not provided any service, first S. The A stands for the word ask, A-S-K. Ask lots of questions so that you can gain and be informative about what the client needs. It is all about their needs, not yours. So perhaps it's so funny. Y'all know how we always say at certain times of the month when cops are pulling a bunch of people over, what do we say about that? What do we say about that? When we see cops pulling a bunch of people over, what do we say about that? We say, oh, they must be trying to meet their quota. It's quota time. Quota. Oh, they just gonna stop all them people, huh? Quota. So here it is now. Now you want to go live. Now you want to go live because now you trying to hit a rank and you want to go live. Now you don't want to go live no other time. But you want to go live now because you're trying to hit a rank. I'm going live every day because I want to help people every single day. See, your market knows the difference in BS and for real. So when you're asking, you're asking so that you can gain knowledge so that you can help meet the needs of the people. Okay? Now, the third thing is the L, S-A-L, to listen. Uh-oh. Lord Jesus. Now, I know this one's hard. I just cussed. Listen louder than you speak so that you know what the client needs. Oh. Ask, right? And you're listening, but you got to listen with your full listening. Listen for verbal and your nonverbal cues because they're giving you verbal cues and they're giving you nonverbal cues. So, I have a business partner who started off as a customer, Shannon, and I remember listening to what she said she needed. She and her husband are experiencing massive results. Results are what sell. So you sell the results. But I was only able to help her based on me listening to what Shannon needed. Everybody got that? So then you want to empathize. S-A-L-E. The E is for empathize so that you can feel their pain. It is your job to feel their pain. And the last S would be to summarize. Summarize. Here's what I heard you say. I heard you say that you need to lose 100 pounds. I heard you say that you are so tired of not having any energy. I heard you say, I hope you guys are listening to what I'm saying right now. I heard you say that you have high blood pressure, that you're not sleeping well, that you're really, really fatigued all the time. Based on what I heard you say, if I were to show you how to purchase a set of products that would meet your needs and to assist you at achieving your goal, would you be able to come to a decision? I can even offer you 2 different options so that you will be able to or you'll be able to make a choice based on the options that I give you. So if I were to, right? So I'm going to summarize. I heard you say, based on your needs, that you need to blank, 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 blank. If I were to create 2 different packages for you, based on your needs, would you be able to come to a decision, to make a decision? So you have to understand sales is not pitching. It's not presenting. It's not selling. It's not convincing. It's not some secret language where you're trying to force people into doing something that they don't want to do. Sales is service and asking and listening and empathizing and then summarizing what you've heard the potential client say based on their verbal and nonverbal cues. Sales. I'm gonna stop right there. This was so good. For me, it was. I don't know about you, but it was good for me, right? Because I love to remind myself about what I do, why I do it. It just makes me happy to think about, right, right. Makes me happy. And some of you don't understand that you really do have the skill set. You just won't follow the steps. So instead of just posting sales, 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 buy my thing, buy this, buy that. No, you need to put yourself in position to be able to meet the needs of the masses by adding value. Who are you, right? Sharing and showing people who you are. All of those things are so important. They're so important. The needs of the customer. So when Delaire reached out to me and she told me what she needed, no problem. She said, I'm not that tech savvy. No problem. No problem. No pressure. And this is what I told her. No pressure. No problem. I got it. You tell me what you need and I'll make sure you get it. No pressure. I don't want you feeling flustered, trying to get better. That defeats the purpose. I said, no problem. I took all of the stress away from her transaction because this was not supposed to be stressful for her. And when I saw that it was becoming stressful, I got it. Let me do it. I got it. Sometimes sales is taking the extra step to make sure that the people that you claim you care about get what they need. Okay? What they need. Sometimes I'm not always the most patient, but I'm learning that you got to just have that little bit. You know why? Because sometimes you're going to want somebody to have that little bit of extra grace with you. Okay, so I got time to take 2 questions, 2 or 3 questions. If you have a question, listen, that has to do with sales and marketing, okay, then ask the question. As long as it has to do with sales and marketing. Don't ask me like your back office about your particular company and all of that. That's not what this is for. But if you have a question about sales and marketing, because if not, I'm going to act like I don't even see your question. But I'm opening up the floor now. So if you have a question about sales and or marketing, I'll answer that question right now while I'm here live. Okay. Going once, going twice, going once, going twice. I don't see. Okay. Nothing. Giving you the opportunity to ask your questions. Now, y'all know what it's 5:23. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm about to go in here and make sure that my family can eat. Don't inbox me. Ask the question. Okay? No questions. Then that must mean that I did a good job. And you have a clear understanding about the sales process, about content creation. Now, here's the deal. If you follow these steps, you will then go from having to get, oh, okay, no problem, Delaire. Yeah, this is not about a product. This is not open for product questions anyway. But so if you do these steps and keep these things in mind, you will do what's more called attraction marketing. And you will then begin to attract people to you. And they're going to want what you have based on the value that you add. Okay, everybody? If you do these steps, you will begin to attract people, not repel them. Okay? Attract them, not repel them. So I just gave you the steps, right? I've already told people how to go and get the information, go get something that's educational, go get something that I just taught y'all tonight what to do. I just taught y'all today. I just said what to do, right? How you add value. Pick one product if you're in sales. Pick one product, right? The value that you add, right? They keep missing that part. That's what I'm saying. The value that you add to the marketplace. What value do you add? And if you lead with the value that you add, the value that you add, let me give you one for free. Doesn't even have to do with any of your products or services. The value that you add could be that you know a lot about banking, or you know a lot about baking a sweet potato pie, or you know a lot about gardening, or you know a lot about cigars, or you know a lot about y'all. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? The value that you add doesn't have to necessarily have to be around or surrounding your product line. The value that you add could be that you sing and you can teach people how to do the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, right? The value that you add could be that you know how to find remote jobs, any topic or subject. And what you do is, because you're adding value, then I could, while I'm talking, be drinking whatever I've got, or taking a collagen shot, or making a protein shake, or do you understand what I'm saying? Or rubbing this for pain while I'm giving you the value. You can understand. You seem to think that the value has to be around your product and or service, and it doesn't. You're the value. You're the brand. What you do now as being the value and the brand, you're building your brand. You just happen to be offering these services. You just happen to be offering this product line. But you are the brand, because without you, they would not be able to connect with whatever product and or service that you've got. So share. If you have children with special needs, you should be talking to other mamas and daddies that have children with special needs. What value do you add? Are you married? Have you been married more than 7 years? Whoa, you made it. You ought to be talking about that. Because do you know how many people can't make it 7 years? What did you do to make it 10 years? What did you do? If you're in nursing, it baffles me. You're in nursing and you're in a wellness company, they would believe you about a product before they would believe me, because you're a nurse. You've got the expertise. Maybe you are in hair care or were in hair care, and you can share tips on hair care, natural hair care versus maybe you're a makeup person and you do great makeup. You can beat a face. That's the value that you add. What can I use to contour to lighten up them dark spots on my face? What can I do to cover blemishes? What can I do to How do I get my lashes to grow better? What value do you add? Maybe you know how to whiten teeth real good. Maybe you know household hacks where, there's just some people that got a hack for everything. If you take an orange and a lemon and you do this and that with some baking soda and blah, 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 blah. Did you know? Right? What value do you add? Right? So I hope that this helps. I need you guys to understand that you don't have to be an expert at the particular product and or service, but you can be selling the results as you're talking about the value that you add to the marketplace. All right, y'all? So my name is Nina Moore, and I approve this message, and I hope that you found some value out of this. Continue to follow me, you guys. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure that you follow my page, the Bling TV 3765. I'm getting ready to get up out of here, you guys, because we've subscribed. Right. Subscribe to my YouTube. That's what I meant to say. Subscribe to my YouTube, Bling TV 3765. I'm over and out. I love you guys, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So remember this, that no matter what's going on in your life, that you can live again, laugh again, hope again, dream again, and you most certainly can bling again. Have a bling-tastic rest of your evening. Have a bling-tastic rest of your week. Be kind to one another, do a good deed, and pay it forward. Bye now.